Right, Kiwi snowboarder Bex Sinclair can't wait for the Winter Games starting in and around Queenstown next week, with the halfpipe exponent returning from a knee injury in a bid to win Olympic selection. Michelle Pickles reports.
It's been a tough year for Bex Sinclair, but she's a tough competitor. And after 8 months out with a knee injury, the 21-year-old snowboarder is back and determined to nail a spot at the Winter Olympics in Russia next February. She'll compete in 4 World Cups, beginning with the Winter Games in New Zealand.
I'll do it more as just a getting back to competing competition, and then the last 3 will be what I'm aiming to do really well and qualify that spot.
Sinclair is currently ranked 32nd in the world. The top 30 nations get an Olympic berth. And after finishing 21st in Vancouver in 2010, she's keen to use that experience to her advantage in Sochi.
Yeah, it was amazing and it was a great experience, but I was very overwhelmed with it all. And you can't explain those feelings to someone, so to have that under my belt going into these ones, I know what to expect and I can just focus on my performance.
But snowboarding isn't Sinclair's only focus. She's already putting plans in place for life after sport. During her knee rehab, Sinclair stopped thinking about boarding and started to concentrate on her other passion, the brain. She's now studying part-time to become a neuropsychologist.
It's kind of psychology, but more the anatomy of the brain, and you sort of look at brain scans and see what's wrong from that kind of side rather than the kind of therapy side, but anything really I find quite interesting about brains.
And Sinclair is using her own intelligence as she fights back from her knee injury.
It's definitely all planned out, like getting back to snow, it's planned out how much I can do without overdoing it and setting myself back, so I come back slowly, and then once it's back to full strength, I'm not really going to think about it again because I know it's there, it's strong, and it should do what it needs to do.
Sinclair's looking forward to doing what she needs to do at the Winter Games in front of a home crowd at Cardrona next week. Michelle Pickles, 3 News.
And Michelle isn't looking forward to those Winter Games at all much. There you go, that's our sport.